born and raised here, and all my family pretty much lives here in Kansas City.
And what high school did you attend?
I went to O'Hara High School, Archbishop O'Hara High School. It's no longer open, but it was off of James A. Reed Road in Raytown.
I remember playing basketball against them way back in the 80s. This is back way back.
Yes,
Um,
yes, yes.
y'all had an awesome basketball team back then.
We
You know,
did.
did you play basketball in any sports?
No, I didn't play basketball, but I played softball my entire life, and I started cheerleading once I got to high school.
Oh, okay, okay. College?
No, I didn't. I didn't continue in college. I stopped after
Oh,
high school. So I
okay.
went to the University of Missouri, Kansas City here, and I studied nursing. I was in nursing school for 3 years, and my final year, I decided that it wasn't quite for me. I was starting to kind of lose my passion for it, so I kind of just decided to switch it up a little bit. And I think that's when I really started to find myself and make my own way. I feel like my parents always pushed healthcare when I was younger, and so that was something that I gravitated towards. But just like doing my research, figuring out what I like for myself, I started to actually do YouTube, and that's when I kind of branched out and started to be more interested in like fashion and beauty and things like that. And I was doing makeup and hair tutorials and all that stuff. So,
So
uh,
all this didn't start until high school or after high school?
yes.
So your parents didn't push you, like you weren't in pageants or anything like that?
No, I did not start modeling until after I graduated college.
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
Because you hear about a lot of models, they started when they were 4 or 5 years old, doing print work, catalog stuff, and commercials here and there. I've never heard of anyone who started after college. That's
Yes.
awesome.
It's thank you very much. It is very, very uncommon. I'm one of the only few that I know, like from the models in New York, that have done it that way. Most of them didn't go to school. I did graduate from college, and I decided to do it afterwards. My mom, she always told like me and my sisters that it was just so important to get our education first. Like, we're beautiful, all of that, but we're smart and we're great people. We just needed to, get our education first, and then
Right. Knock all those stereotypes down because I hate when people just look at a pretty face,
right,
you
yeah.
know, and they don't think there's anything in the mind. So thank you so much. That's awesome. But when you started, because of the age, because most models, 15, 16, was it harder for you?
Well, the industry is definitely changing and it is evolving so much. Back more so like when I was younger, it was unheard of for you to start at such an old age. Like by then, you're retired, you're booked out, they don't want you
Wait a minute, you,
anymore.
you were considered old at 24?
Yes, at 24, I'm considered old. I am, because a lot of people, they start, like you said, either when you're a kid or when you're a teenager. And, I think that's like one of the greatest parts about it right now, because we are creating a space for people like me, people that are older, people that have, graduated from college and we're just now starting out, people that are curvy, and it's just a whole different world. I guess like growing up, what I expected it to be, it's kind of totally not that at all.
So when you got in, were you expecting more print work or more runway work?
I was expecting more print. I don't have a whole lot of experience in runway. I do know that it is a little bit more difficult for people my size to get into runway, because I'm kind of considered that middle ground. We have our straight size models, who is about size 0 to 4. And then I'm considered a curve model, so 4 to about size 10, 12. And then we have plus size models who are size 12 and up. And we're still breaking into the industry as curve models. It's still fairly new, but brands are starting to recognize that what you consider maybe like, if we're smaller than the average size woman, but we have average size builds. We're not like extremely left or extremely right.
Right.